Hello everyone, I'm Mossy, and I'm sure we've all been through those games in Frontlines and CC where either ourselves or our teammates just quite can't get the damage numbers we would like. But no more! In this video, I will expose at least one burst or burst rotations for all the jobs so you can improve your damage padding skills and kills in the game. I will be providing you damage threshold calculations as well. Disclaimer, these bursts and burst rotations are AoE focused and are more tuned for frontline / crowd damage. As such, the order might separate from more common rotations. The numbers are calculated in a vacuum setting, excluding external factors like battle high, enemy positioning, mitigation, or party-wide buffs. As well, all bursts and burst rotations can be broken up into smaller pieces, as the real game will differ based on the external factions mentioned, causing you not to be able to get the full burst. Yeah. It's a lot. Sorry, I kind of have to put that in just in case people might get the wrong idea. This role focus is going to be on the physical range, DPS. Oh yeah, if there's any changes to these burst rotations because of any PvP updates, please make sure you check the pinned comments below for any adjustments to all the bursts, any damage calculations too. Yeah, get used to the word damage a lot. Anyways. Alright, let's start things off with the Gunslinger Machinist or Mechanist, whichever. Wildfire is key to your burst in both single target and AoE, as it also does AoE damage. While single target utilizes both drill and air anchor, AoE is all about bioblaster and chainsaw. For big damage, set up your auto turret aggressively to where you want to burst, as the motor debuff increases damage taken by 10%. For damage calculations, we will consider the 4 hits of your turret as they are AoE and omit the blast charge or heat blast because they are single target. You can swap out any of the blast charge or heat blast or your weapon attack skill charge things for more damage on the wildfire target. The safe base burst rotation is bishop auto turret into wildfire into 2 blast charges, ending with analysis into chainsaw for heightened damage. Base AoE damage is 52.2k or 58.8k if the target has below 50% HP. If you want to play defensive and protect your team and the enemy is aggroing you by themselves, you can play Wildfire into Scattergun to yeet the enemy back to your team while counting for 2 hits, then chainsawing them, causing the wildfire to explode into the enemy team. However, if your team is more aggressive and you are safe to close in, the combo can be swapped to Bishop Auto Turret into Wildfire into Blast Charge, followed with Analysis into Bioblaster, followed by Scattergun, resulting in a base AoE damage of 54k with a dot tick of 4k for 12 seconds. I will add this in. You can swap Bioblaster for Chainsaw if the targets have lower HP when you are finishing off the burst or mid burst for increased damage. Bard isn't primarily known for its AoE potential in frontlines, as it is more support. However, it does have this cool AoE trick with its combos. This trick is only possible every other Apex cooldown, since you have to initiate it by using Apex Arrow first, then waiting. Alright, the rotation goes as follows: Blast Arrow into Apex Arrow into Blast Arrow, resulting in a base 30.3k burst. Ideally, this is used when you have your cooldowns ready but your team is looking to engage, so you want to set yourselves up for a bigger burst. I also recommend that you wait until there's roughly 2 or 3 seconds left of the timer so you can closely group them together. Otherwise, its basic burst of Apex Arrow into Blast Arrow only does 18.5k every single 20 seconds. If you're looking for peak damage, keep in mind that the arrows are both line AoEs that go really far, so try to take advantage of this by shooting from far away if you are not safe to engage, or by going in really close if you are safe to hit the enemies in the backline. Oh yeah, also Bard LB does give you a little bit of a damage amp and speed up their LBs, but we don't really consider that into these AoE damage potential, just more of an assisting tool, so yeah. Alright, Dancer. Dancer is similar to Machinist, as it does have a close range and a distant ranged burst that hinges on how aggressive your team is, simply because of Honing Ovation. First, let's get the distant range burst out of the way. First, to build up Saber Dance with our 2 dashes. Then, after we get Saber Dance, the burst will now go as follows: Saber Dance for damage amp into Fan Dance into Starfall Dance. This is a base burst damage of 31k. If your team is aggro enough and you are safe, then you can ramp up your Honing Ovation for an extra 6.6 to 13k base damage, depending on how close you are with your enemy. And with your Saber Dance buff active, this will result in a max base final damage of 62.3k. If you are planning to use your LB and then bursting, there are two options you can do. The one that I recommend for a higher damage is to ult and then use your Saber Dance, so you can get a selected group of people with high damage and make them sell longer. Or you can go for a wider range that people are closer to you with Fan Dance initiating first, where you will be losing a little damage because it's not part of the Saber Dance buff. Yeah, second roll done. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys got to learn something from those jobs. Up next, for our 500 sub special, we will be doing melee DPS. But until then, happy hunting, fellow wolves. Bye.